Hi guys, I'm back again. Welcome to all my new subscribers. I'm just doing another quick flip through of the other three books that I have available. As I said, three will possibly be spoken for and the other four will be available. So let's get started. I'll do the top one first. Move these out of the way. Okay, so this book is another antique book, and if I remember correctly, it's 1899. Beautiful stamperia image with hellebores and gorgeous antique linen in the back, and then lovely lace, and then this is the back. So I love the wear and tear on this book. It's super old. And my beautiful paper I bought in Venice. I like that. Okay. All of these stamps are stamperia, and they are stamped on vintage linen. Okay, oh, love it. You know, my favorite paper, as you all know. I think lots of you have gone out to buy it. Beautiful stamped glassine bag with a lovely image. It's not a Christmas image, but I like the colors. I thought it went well with Christmas, and just a journaling card slipped in there. These are obviously all things that you can move about. A big, who did that come from? Artie Mays, I think. And then I created, rather than trimming off the paper, because I love the border so much, I folded it over and stitched it and created a little tuck spot. So this is one of the original pages in the book. That's a Manu image, tuck spot. That's one of those beautiful, that's the blank one from my printable kit where the kids write letters to their parents. This is from that old calendar that I have. Lovely Christmassy image from Pixabay. I like those because I don't want to get into trouble putting magazine images in. So, and I did want some pretty sort of Christmas photographs in the journals as well. I just like to create that mix of the new and the old. I don't know why. That's why I don't ink anything. I'm not against inking. I just don't ink anything because I like to see what's old is old and what's new is new in my books. That's what I like. That's how I like it. Then if anybody wants to do inking, they can go ahead and ink to their heart's content. This is a super old book that I have about roads and bridges. I think it's an engineering notebook or textbook from uni or something, and the paper is very frail, but I just love it. Look at the drawings, really gorgeous, and I loved it next to that page as well. Now, I didn't mention before in my previous video, that's one of my printables. This is Artime. No, this is Tsunami Rose, I think. Yes, this is from, I didn't put too much Tsunami Rose in because I've used up most of those pages. What I wanted to say was that I have photographed everything. I have to go in and, you know, square up the photographs and just put a bit more light in them and that sort of thing. So I don't know if I'll get the things listed today. I'll try my best. Now you can see some washi tape here. That is because I wanted to put the original pages in properly, and they were very frail, and I just wanted to reinforce it. 1899. Istituzione di diritto romano, so institution of Roman law. So yeah, I mean, these are the types of books that I find, as you probably, if you watch all my videos, they're always law books, so that people just don't want them. So I don't feel too guilty about giving them a new life. So you can see they're often in quite a bit of disrepair, which I like. The tattier they are, the more I like them. I'm not a perfectionist. I don't want things to be perfect. Yeah, but nobody loves them anymore. So, except for my friend, our friend, he's an architect that my husband used to work with. They're really good friends. He gets upset with me. Well, not upset, but I have a few books there that I haven't broken into because he came over and I showed them to him because I know he loves books. That's an envelope that you can use. He loves books, and so he told me I wasn't allowed to touch those ones, so I didn't. He said they're special. And they are. I didn't find any more, so I've kept them. And then my mother-in-law, she said I had to create a little library for Lulu as well. Not that Lulu cares at this point in her life, but she will when she's older, hopefully. That's a Pixabay image. That's one of my embroidered doilies. Might find some more this Sunday. Here's a Stamperia and a little tuck spot. I stitched all of them. Oh, here comes Lulu with her friend. Hi, Lulu. Ciao, Sophie. Lulu, can you come? I'm doing a video. Can you come and show your beautiful Christmas cards you made? This is a children's book. So the girls are coming. Lulu's friend is here as well. She can come and say hello. That's from the Christmas book. So this is another Stamperia. And I thought they'd be cute to cut out and do something with, or just use the other side.
Where are they?
I don't know. You took them from my sewing room yesterday and put them in your room, I think. Did you put them under a book? Now, Lulu went a little bit crazy with the PVA glue. And she... love that. That's Artie Mays. She went a bit cray-cray with the PVA, and so her cards are quite shiny because it shot out the sides, and they were a little bit wonky, so she had to put them under a book. Here she comes.
I didn't put them under a book.
Say hello.
Hi.
There you are.
These are my Christmas cards.
So explain how you did them. Come, vieni a salutare, Sophie. Facciamo video.
So...
Go on, explain what you did with them.
I cut lots of pieces of paper and stuck them on the card. That's it.
Okay.
Bye.
Lulu, can you, she's embarrassed because her friend's here. Can you tell Daddy not to shut my YouTube page, please, because I'm loading a video. So let's get back to us. So aren't they pretty? Sorry, let's go back to Lulu. Aren't they pretty? And these were these gorgeous Kaiser craft. Oh, I was so jealous when I saw them. I was like, why didn't I have those? Oh, and Lulu, I tell you what, she wasn't giving me any. Only the things that she didn't want to use. They're so gorgeous. I'm going to see if I can try and find that. That was a die cut kit, and then this is the all the gorgeous papers from the paper pad. It was a 6x6, I think. Just gorgeous. Anyway, there's another one of those Nostalgia Graphic Lands printed big, so you can create a tuck spot or a flip out. And this is a Artie Mays envelope, and I've stitched that one. And oh, isn't that gorgeous? That's those gorgeous. I bought all of the ones I could find of that series of children's books. They're just beautiful. It doesn't matter, it's not Christmas, but it's just, you've got to have a bit of cuteness in your Christmas journal. Little tuck spot. Original pages. Now these are quite frail, so I only put a few tuck spots on them. I didn't feel like, I was worried if you bulked them up too much with things they might rip. Lovely Christmas postcard. Oops. As you see, I just put tuck spots so you wouldn't put too much in there because it would slip out. That's a Stamperia. They're lovely, those. Now, I think, that came from those pads as well that I've got there. They have all these. There's Stamperia pay. I love that. And then that's one of my Carta Paglia envelopes that I've stamped, and I put that in it. And they're lovely because they're gusseted. So you can put quite a few things in those. And then that's in my printable. I love that. And just a cute little deer that was from Calico Collage that I fussy cut. Christmas decorations. Love that book. Little tuck spot. And then a tuck spot. And then this you could also create like a flip out if you wanted to, or just have it floating. That's from the geography book. Edith Holden. Now I don't have any December pages. So yeah, it's May. You can cover that up. Just a little wreath. I think I cut that out from Calico Collage as well. I'm not sure because I bought a few kits and I can't remember, except for these. These are all Artie Mays, and that's one of my little tags there. Love that. Little pocket. I think that's a stamp from a Stamperia paper that you could cut out all these bits from it. Tag. Not very Christmassy, but pretty. That's a journaling card that I made. Now that is a tuck spot, but I just put a paper clip because this is a bit big for that tuck spot. So I didn't want it to fly around. That's so cute. That's like from someone like the Graphics Fairy or something like that. So then another tuck spot there, nearly at the end. So that's that. Those pages are double because they were attached. I couldn't separate them. No, they're triple. Yeah, I couldn't separate them without destroying it, and I didn't want to destroy it, so I put them all in. So you can collage away on those. I would just recommend reinforcing a little bit here so they don't rip, because they are fragile. What are you doing, Steffi?
Era Fausto che chiedeva se andiamo in montagna.
Now?
No, se per chi deve prenotare.
Ah, when my sister
Perché
comes.
lui dice che ci può ospitare a me e te la Lucy a casa sua. Però,
Yeah, but no, I've got my sister. We have to stay with my
ma
sister.
se vogliamo risparmiare, no, tanto lui prende un albergo lì vicino a casa sua.
Just what can we, I'm doing a video now.
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk about it. Sorry guys. So then at the back there's this tuck spot again created here. So this is a tuck spot here with a tag in it, and then it's a tuck spot behind, and I put this big tag that I made in my other video with you guys. So that is that journal, and I've got two more. All these distractions. Okay, so there's this one which I absolutely love with the birds, the robins on it, and beautiful antique. I think that was a big doily sort of tableclothy sort of thing. And then that's the back there. And this has a mix of colours inside. Again, I didn't want to cover that up. You could put a photograph there, put a label there, do something interesting up here, and just I thought that was so pretty. Normally I would put it there, but I moved it over onto this paper because it was plain, just a tag in there, and I put a pretty stamperia. Love that photograph from Pixabay, and this flips out. Try and go quickly. 1957, this one. Cooking for Christmas. So that one, that's the original page of that book. 1978, I've been putting in pages in all of the journals. Oh, Lulu gave me that piece of paper. I like that. So I put it there. One of my embroideries in my digital kit. And in this one I put a few other old pages that I still have. I have lots of really old books that I've altered before. So I put some of those pages in as well. Tuck spot here, pocket with a tag in it. Artie Mays, I think that's Artie Mays. I don't want to, I'm probably saying the wrong thing. And I create a little tuck. This was a scrapberry paper, and it had like this big long border like that, and I just cut off a little bit and made a tuck spot. The Christmas, Victorian Christmas, big journaling card and pocket. Oh, here's another one of those to create your flip out. Let's not speak too much, otherwise we'll be here forever, and it's getting dark now. Winter is upon us. It's not that cold yet. It's about 16 degrees Celsius today, but it has been 20, which is really weird. We haven't even turned on our heating yet. Normally we have our heating on. Lily gave me that one. Normally have our heating on from about the 20th of October. About third week in October we have to turn it on, because our house is pretty cold. That's a pocket with a little stamperia journaling card. But no, it's been quite warm. We've had weather that comes in from Africa, and then the other day it rained, and it was because we had big winds, and if it blows up from the Sahara, it's really bizarre. Like we get orange sand in the rain. So on my car window, it was all dirty with this orange sort of sand, really, that comes from the Sahara. It's just crazy. And then if it doesn't rain very much, your window just stays dirty. Love that. But now it's cooled down. So we had a bit of rain, and that's just a little pocket, and not very Christmassy, but pretty. It's cooled down, so probably have to turn the heating on soon. But I think it's going to go back up to 19 again. So it's not that bad. Some more papers. Foot of Italy. That's the Duomo in Milan. What's that? That's interesting. Autostrada Genova Savona. I'm sure you all heard about the big piece that fell out. We've been on that road so many times. And that huge, all those poor people died. How many were they? 40 or something? It's terrible. Just to flip out here, carta paglia, straw paper, wrapping paper, some original book pages. That's one of those Dreams Etc. envelopes. So a little tuck spot here, and that's one of my printables. And then that's beautiful paper. Where did I get that one from? Don't know. If you want to know the green damask-y wallpapery sort of paper, just write it in a message and in the comments, and I'll look it up. I can't remember where I bought it from. That's one of the envelopes, the Artie Mays envelopes. Tuck spot. One of my printables and a tuck spot. Just an old Christmas card. I think that came from Graphics Fairy, if I'm not wrong. Lulu gave me that. That was from her little Kaiser card thing. It was really cute. I mean, I literally just said, yes, please. Whatever you can give me, I'll have it. Thank you. Cute. I love that Santa image. You can see the things I love. They tend to recur. They happen again. There's the other piece of that one that I create. I like that on as a border on there. That I cut the little piece off before. That was in the original book. Nearly at the end. So lots of space to play with. Lily gave me that piece of paper and I liked that, so I stitched it on there. And then, of course, here I would put something else to cover up that, and then it just becomes very pretty and decorative. This was in the book. Love that. Wrapping paper, wintry scene, and then I created a tuck spot here. Tuck spot here with the tag that I made. Sorry about the shadow, guys. It is now getting late. I tried really hard to be done faster, and then a tuck spot here as well. I just couldn't. You know, when you sit down and start putting in all of your bits and pieces, you find you just go. It took me all day. I've been working on these all day. It took me all day to put all of the ephemera in them. That's how I mean, it just takes forever. So I've just reinforced here with some. And I did glue this washi down because I know washi is. You know, it's not always, this is quite a sticky one from IKEA from a few years ago. I did put some glue under it, but if it pops up, just stick some more. I did glue stick, but because it's quite powerful. But if it does pop up, just put some PVA under there and it'll be fine. I didn't want to cover that up again, and I put a little collagey bit there because I liked the colours, and then a tag and a stamped glassine bag. This book was $19.59. I love these original front pages, first pages. That's Lago Maggiore Happy Christmas. This is a stamperia. Isn't that just beautiful? And it flips out. I made it a flip out. So look at all of that space that you earn. One of my favorite printable sort of papers. Another tuck spot, wrapping paper, little journaling cards, tags, Santa, Edith Holden, little tag that I made in a tuck spot. Let's go quickly. Christmas paper, one of my doilies, my carta paglia, which I love, goes everywhere. Now, I was speaking to my friend the other day. She's an artist. She studied at the Accademia delle Belle Arti in Ravenna. And I told her that I put the carta paglia in my books, and she said, well, it's great paper, and she loves drawing on it. So there you go. So she uses the carta. She doesn't just use it for frying. To absorb the oil. She also loves drawing on it. She said, don't do like really wet painting on it though, like watercolor or anything like that, because it doesn't enjoy too much water. But I have to say, when it soaks up the oil, there's one of those envelopes. When it soaks up the oil, it doesn't collapse. That's why the Italians like it. It really soaks up the oil really well, and it doesn't collapse. So it's pretty good paper. Yeah, anyway, Kath said it's really nice. That's one of my letters to Maman and Papa. She said it's really great for drawing on. She loves drawing on it. She loves the texture of it with her pencils and things. That's one of those folding out Artie Mays journaling cards. And then some paper. I'm not telling you much about this one, but you know, you've seen all the other ones. It's pretty similar. Similar but different. So lovely old Christmas painting. It's very hard to, I've been searching for, because I don't really know any artists. Like obviously the really old artists didn't paint Christmas scenes. So obviously I'm thinking that's one of my printables. I'm thinking that sort of early night. I love that. That's one of my faves. And you can write on there. How cool is that? What was I saying? Oh yeah, that I don't know any names of any artists that did sort of Christmas paintings at the end of the 1800s or early 1900s. I imagine that that's when they would be painting those sorts of scenes, not in the Renaissance, obviously. That's a Stamperia. And so I've been trying to find Christmas paintings in the public domain, but not knowing the artist makes it very hard. I've only found a few. I'll tell you who does that beautiful sonnet. I'm getting low on that, so that won't be appearing after a while. That won't be appearing anymore in my books. And then that's from my digital. Yeah, so I might have to. I think I might buy some of Mrs. Cogg's for next year. She has some lovely Christmas paintings, but I don't know who the artists are. Don't know where she found them. So I might buy hers. Don't mind buying hers. I bought some of hers before. So this is another one of those Stamperias with little circles. I thought they're really cool. You can use those, and the pretty paper on the back. And then original pages. Love that. Nearly at the end. This is another super long. Oh, not as long as the other video. And this is the old magazine from 1900, and these are beautiful images. I didn't scan those, but they are original pages. 1900 is the magazine, and here I think I've stitched in a little flip out. I was going to say wedding paper. It's Christmas paper. It's come out for Christmas at the wholesalers. I bought a roll of it. And here's another. Oh, this was a generous one. Here's another Stamperia little taggy things you can cut out. And some more of my printable. Love that image. I know everybody uses that one. Comes from the Graphics Fairy, but I just love it. I love the font on it. And then that's from my book. Great images. And painting, I can't remember where that one came from. And then I didn't want to cover up this. I reinforced it here, and then I created a tuck spot over here. So that is the last journal. That is it. Thank you for bearing with me. If you want to see more from me, subscribe and hit the bell. And I hope to be back maybe tomorrow. I'm going to start doing some other things. So I really want to, I think this is going to be the last of my Christmas journals. I need to get on with some other things. So we shall see. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye.